We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena, the home of the Jazz, as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And back in Utah following the road trip, it's the Jazz on home turf.
And the start of a brief homestand for them. And they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Outside Durant. Driving inside. And finished off by KD.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Here's Simons. Brooklyn with the rebound. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And it's Simons missing.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Lopez left side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Now, here's Simons. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Tipped away. Nets passing it around. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Outside for Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here we go, one-on-one. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Here's Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. KD looking around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. Here they come.
Jazz trailed by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, "We want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks." This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
Just 5 on the clock. Simons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their foul.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Lopez. A 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Utah trailing here. Here's Simon.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside for Durant. And KD throws it down.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense and slams it home.
Now, here's Simon. 10 points for him. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From deep three-point range. And it's Simon's missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
To the middle. Claxton, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Vanderbilt. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Nets lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he can on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the three-pointer by Utah. Pass to Simmons. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Hart, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Black. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside Rose. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Johnson the screen. On the wing, Harris. Back to Black. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rose in the post. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's stolen by Johnson. Back to Black. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Azubuike, no good. The Nets with the lead. Rose goes in. It's Hart on the wing. Now Rose. Here's Richmond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. George with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Here's Black. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Kept alive. Here's Azubuike.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pass to Azubuike. Nice ball movement by Utah. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Black. Rebounded by the Nets.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Olynyk inside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Middleton. The shot comes out, and Utah the other way now. Smith right side. Pass to Black. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first personal foul.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Utah calls timeout. That one misses.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now, here's Simon. 15 points in the game. A baseline J. And again, it's Utah.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Richmond for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Richmond right side. For 3, Middleton. Now, here's Simon. As a Buki. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
And in that first hit. We saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Outside, KD. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Lopez. It's Durant on the wing. It's intercepted. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
Brook Lopez. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. A 2-point game. Here's Black. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's KD. Vanderbilt with the block. And he recovers it. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Claxton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Well, because of his size, when he's on the interior with the ball in his hands, Ben Simmons is a problem.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now here is Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, or yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot. The block is hot, the block is 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 hot. They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm headed for the border hot.